the scene where they lie side by the door. Your dress shoes look exceptionally worn and tired. The heels are shorn and the leather is cracked in every grain, telling the story of the rough paths you've walked. Beside them, my shoes are so dazzlingly white that somehow a corner of my heart begins to ache, telling me to walk only on the finest grounds. You chose to step through every muddy puddle yourself. On the day you bought me sneakers that fit my feet perfectly, you simply tightened the laces of your own old shoes again. The reason these new shoes I wear feel so light is because you endured a lie that was just as heavy. I think I finally understand that my shining today is a flower bloomed upon your tattered yesterday. Now beside your footsteps that have worn away, I will match my stride and walk slowly with you. On those childhood days when I'd hide my small feet in your shoes, laughing and saying I wanted to be an adult, you would just chuckle and stroke my hair, drawing me a map to head out into a bigger world, while you, unable to ever step outside that map, became an island that always guarded this very spot. Even on steep hills where you'd lose your breath, you only looked back, worried I might trip and fall. The thick calluses on your numb soles were the strongest force that pushed me upward. The reason these new shoes I wear feel so light is because you endured a life that was just as heavy. I think I finally understand that my shining today is a flower bloomed upon your tattered yesterday. Now beside your footsteps that have worn away, I will match my stride and walk slowly with you. Not even noticing the sand getting inside your shoes, you're burning back as you ran while carrying me. That warmth is what brought me all the way here. So now I'm washed your tired, weary feet. Let's go anywhere, I'll find a way for us now. I'll walk and run with these sturdy legs you gifted me. That your love is embedded in my every step. I will shout it to the world more proudly than anyone. Thank you, my dear, who was like my worn out shoes. You can hold my hand and rest peacefully now. On the public boards that everyone can see, I write about my daily life, pretending I'm okay. My words are polished and smooth like a newly changed font, but just a few clicks away, deep inside, in the secret folder, locked with a key. My real yesterday, the one I couldn't send, is still living there, caught between the truth I don't want anyone to discover, and the paradox of wanting only you to know. Tonight, instead of choosing public, I write your name in the darkness that only I can see. Behind the private setting, the main character of my diary today. My heart aches with every single letter I type, a secret to the world, but to me the greatest confession. Countless tomorrows, all titled with your name, are piling up in this room, never hitting the post button. A sad story about you that only I can read. Sometimes I wonder about switching it to public by mistake, to make my post pop up in your notification window. Your memories gather at the tips of my hesitant fingers, but I sigh and hit the cancel button once again. Every time I log in, the first thing I open is your silent page in my secret diary. My friends comfort me, asking if I finally moved on, but you're still breathing in a corner of my hard drive. This virtual space of mine where no one else can enter. Maybe shelter where I can still meet you. Behind the private setting, the main character of my diary today. My heart aches with every single letter I type. A secret to the world, but to me the greatest confession. Countless tomorrows, all titled with your name, are piling up in this room, never hitting the post button. A sad story about you that only I can read. If one day you happen to find out my password, would you read through all these tear-stained texts? These records of my love, so cringy and cliche. What kind of face would you make as you look at them? Will there ever be a day I can bring this diary out to the world? Can I uncheck private and call your name with confidence? Today my confession only glimmers inside the dark monitor as I put a period on the final sentence and close the window. Only cold machine hums linger in my empty room, but I know that you are still the main character of my diary. Writing your name on a blank sheet of paper, I find myself staring at the blinking cursor on the screen. What kind of adjectives could explain what we were? The past tense loved feels too cold. The present tense love hurts too much. So I'm standing still, unable to choose a single word. That come and close and take care. Why does it feel so heavy at my fingertips? It feels like placing a period is the finality of us. So I keep adding commas, trying to turn back time. I can't finish the sentence of you. I'm still lingering there behind the words, like an unfinished novel, like a blank space left unfilled. Because I wanna leave the story of us just as it is. I swallow my last goodbye and hide behind the period. Even if I rewrite our past conversations like I'm editing a draft, the feelings already spoken cannot be gathered back. The more I try to erase you, the more your traces smudge. Even when I write and rewrite until the paper wears thin, I eventually find myself back at the excitement of the very first line. I know it's time to lay down my pen. My head understands, but my hand won't stop. Stuck in the same place, unable to move to the next paragraph. Only the heart I can't deliver fills the margins. I can't finish the sentence of you. I'm still lingering there behind the words, like an unfinished novel, like a blank space left unfilled. Because I wanna leave the story of us just as it is. I swallow my last goodbye and hide behind the period. The mismatched feelings between us, left behind like typos. Can't I just erase them all and start over? If I wrote again instead of goodbye in the final sentence, would our ending have turned out a little differently? In the end, without finishing the sentence of you, I live inside these incomplete pages, within these unfinished letters that anyone would find sad. I'm waiting for you at the edge of this forced vacancy, hoping that one day you'll return to finish the story. This tale of ours that can never reach a period. In the faded photos, when smiling so blunt, living so beautifully as if it's just the two of us in this world. Everything that felt so natural back then now feels like a dream I can't reach with my hands, so I keep staring quietly at the us from that time. If the you and I from this day saw who we are now, what kind of expression will we have? What will we say? In those eyes that sparkle so brilliantly, was there ever any room for a word like farewell? There are so many things I wanna ask yesterday's us. Since when do we start to let go of each other? How did those trembling moments of warm embraces turn into such a cold, heavy silence? I wanna ask the you of yesterday, who I can never bring back. Our footprints are still left at the corner of that familiar alley. Even the sunsets we saw every day were so special back then. The courage of those young days when we believed even small arguments were part of love, I envy it now. So I try to paint over my empty heart with longing. When did the promise to never change become a burden? Did we trap each other behind the excuse of being used to it? If the us in the photo smiling without a care could see me today, how sadly would they cry for us? There are so many things I want to ask yesterday's us. Since when did we start to let go of each other? How did those trembling moments of warm embraces turn into such a cold, heavy silence? I want to ask the you of yesterday, who I can never bring back. If I were allowed just one moment to go back in time, I'd swallow the words that ended up hurting you. I wanna sit across from you again as if nothing happened, and go back to the day we believed we'd be eternal. There's one thing I wanna tell yesterday's us. I'm sorry, thank you, and honestly I still love you. Though we eventually grew apart and became strangers, I wanna confess to the silent us of yesterday that the most beautiful page of my life was you. A song that's been sleeping deep inside the drawer. White layers of time have settled on the black disc. In this moment, as I carefully lower the needle, the crackling noise is the first to say hello. The more I try to wipe it away, the clearer they become. The warmth of those days we shared together, the traces of years that seeped into the tiny cracks. Are they the scars of ours that I don't want to erase? Memories piled up like dust on a vinyl record, fragments of my heart flickering in a single breeze. It's okay if it's not smooth, even this rough noise is a clumsy record written by you and me. Following that sound, I'm heading back to you. The turntable spins round and round, returning to its start. The familiar melody fills up the entire room. A faded photo of us inside the worn-out jacket. When I brush off the dust, there you are. occasionally skips, even on days when my heart thumps and comes to a halt. I'll try to believe it's just a natural flow, this imperfect song that time has gifted us. Memories piled up like dust on a vinyl record, fragments of my heart flickering in a single breeze. It's okay if it's not smooth, even this rough noise is a clumsy record written by you and me. Following that sound, I'm heading back to you. The digital world is far too clear and sharp, so sometimes I find myself longing for this blur. It's okay to be a bit slow, even a little rugged, because you're soaked into every deep groove of this record. Oh, you who have settled like dust upon my heart, I wanna cherish you without ever brushing you away. It's okay if it's a bit loud, even this painful static is a song that proves the time we've lived through. At the end of this melody, I will hold you close. Have sugar consolation. A single spoonful of white sugar and black coffee. I decide to leave it there without stirring it all in. If it's too sweet, I might grow tired of it soon. I think I prefer it this way, just a little bit bitter. I don't wanna tell you to force a smile. I'll set aside those hollow promises that things will be fine. I just hope this lukewarm temperature in your mouth is enough to melt your hardened heart just a tiny bit. What we need is a half-sugar consolation, moderately lonely and moderately sweet, reaching even the hidden corners of your heart with a casual kindness that doesn't try to know everything. I'll wait for you at just that distance. Like a single leaf on a potted plant by the window, just being there is enough. You don't have to struggle to fill anything up, because there's a comfort that empty space provides. Even if those heavy sentences you couldn't breathe out are trembling, caught at the edge of your voice, the reason I cannot silently for you is because I've passed through such seasons myself. What we need is a half-sugar consolation, moderately lonely and moderately sweet, reaching even the hidden corners of your heart with a casual kindness that doesn't try to know everything. I'll wait for you at just that distance. It's warm enough without being perfectly sweet, even if our day is a bit bitter. Like the remaining sugar crystals slowly melting in, your time can flow at its own pace, just as you are. Tonight I hope a half-sugar dream finds its way to you, cozy and moderately simple, in a deep silence where no questions are asked, so your wounded heart can quietly breathe. I'll protect you, always staying in the same place.
Skipping through the familiar list of ill-jump friends, riding over people's lives like waves on the sea, hoping to find even a tiny link that leads to you.
My fingertips grow cold as I scroll down the wheel. Finally, after dozens of clicks, I face the 3 letters of your name.
It feels like a cold breeze from beyond the monitor is catching my breath.
Your photo gallery is locked, set to friends only. I wonder where the pictures we took together have moved. Tens of thousands of words I couldn't leave in your guest book are hanging off the edge of my cursor, hovering at your front gate.
Stop, touch a mini homepage after riding the waves.
You're still smiling brightly like a pretty background skin.
It seems I'm the only one lost, swept away by the wave of a breakup.
My heart skips a beat every time the today counter goes up.
Afraid you might notice my footsteps, I can't even log out.
I just stare at you for a long time on this frozen page.
Your newly changed BGM sounds so unfamiliar. The songs we used to listen to together are gone now. Seeing your mini mind with a feeling, sad expression. My heart tightens, wondering if something happened to you.
If I press the wave ride button, could I go back to the time when we were called by a name more than just ill-John?
A single comment isn't enough to hold all my feelings. Only the blank space I kept writing and erasing remains. Even the old greeting hanging on your front gate
Now feels like scenery of a stranger's house I can't touch. Stop, touch a mini homepage after riding the waves. You're still smiling brightly like a pretty background skin.
It seems I'm the only one lost, swept away by the wave of a breakup.
My heart skips a beat every time the today counter goes up.
Afraid you might notice my footsteps, I can't even log out.
I just stare at you for a long time on this frozen page.
The digital world is so narrow yet so wide,
That I can find you with just a few clicks.
but the invisible wall between us is so high
That I can't even press the final confirm button.
when these waves finally stop,
Will we become strangers,
burying us
inside a diary
that will never be updated.
I'm the only one wandering like a ghost, searching for you when tomorrow comes and the today count resets to 0.
Maybe then I should really close this window.
And let you go. At the end of this final wave ride, I'm crying alone. A mug hanging precariously at the edge of the desk. The weight of thoughts filled right up to the brim. The shadow leaning to one side looks so heavy. I just stare at it, unable to set it straight. It feels like it might spill with just a tiny touch, so I hold my breath and quietly close my eyes. This heart pulled within this fragile balance. Is it my sincerity that never reached anyone heart that keeps tilting toward only one side. I wanna pour it out, but I don't wanna lose it. So today again I endure this risky angle, offering a restless comfort to myself. Dust settles over the warmth that has gone cold, and the stain marks refuse to be washed away. I try to reach out to put things right, but it feels like this tilted angle is exactly who I know. The world's voice is telling me to find my level, only make my shaking heart even more dizzy. Can I just leave it be, letting it spill if it must, here at the frayed edge of my already soaked day? Yearning held inside the leaning mug, a heart that keeps tilting toward only one side. I wanna pour it out, but I don't wanna lose it. So today again I endure this risky angle, offering a restless comfort to myself. If a single teardrop falls with a soft thud, would I finally feel a little bit lighter then? The weight of this lingering attachment I've been holding on to, it would be okay to let it down for just a moment. Now I accept the leaning mug as it is, knowing this is me. Even if I'm not perfect, the spilled stains will become a new kind of pattern, creating a space to be filled once again. Someday I'll stay here a little longer, just as I am, leaning low. The low-lying sunlight brushes past the table edge. Before I know it, it quietly settles on my sleeve. The noisy hum of the busy world outside fades into the distance far beyond the window pane, like the steam scattering above a white mug. Tiny fragments of yesterday bloom softly in the air. It feels okay not to rush for once. I close my eyes, leaning into this warmth I love. Afternoon, lingering by the window where even the clock rests. I lay my heart down in a sip of borrowed leisure, tracing a nostalgic name with the tip of my pencil until the sunset glow fills my cup, like my own long Sunday where everything can just stop. Shadows stretch long over the half-read pages. A pleasant breeze drifts through the narrow crack of the door, leaving my heavy thoughts here for a while. The empty cup is filled with an unnamed peace. Through the scent of coffee slowly cooling down, I retrace the sincere feelings I once let slip away. In these moments without any complex equations, I just wanna hold the person I am right now. Afternoon, lingering by the window where even the clock rests. I lay my heart down in a sip of borrowed leisure, tracing a nostalgic name with the tip of my pencil until the sunset glow fills my cup, like my own long Sunday where just stop. As the darkness slightly peeks its head out, and streetlights flicker on one by one in the alley, I guess the precious things were always hiding close by. Even the trivial air feels lovely in this moment. Afternoon, lingering in memory where everything was warm, I lay my heart down again along the gentle melody, pushing tomorrow's worries far, far away. When the deepening twilight covers the whole world, whisper to me, so I can fall into the most peaceful dream. Time back up the shoelaces that came undone. I capture the breeze in my light canvas shoes, a pleasant rhythm flowing through my earphones, and before I know it, my steps are following the beat. Nameless flowers peeking their heads over the wall, even a passing cat's yawn feels so peaceful. Today's schedule, with absolutely no need to hurry, is simply to walk along the direction of the sunlight. Shall we go on an acoustic stroll together, following this path that feels like a light guitar melody? Let's blow away all complex thoughts into the wind and sing a fresh emerald green song, because in this very moment we are at our freest. Trees lined up by the road are waving their hands, the sound of laughter leaking out from a small cafe. Scenery that's more precious because it's nothing special. I quietly capture it all through my camera lens. Even the warmth of the asphalt, heated just right, doesn't feel too bad at all today. Forgetting the tightly wound clock of the world for a while, I walk along the map that my heart draws out. Shall we go on an acoustic stroll together, following this path that feels like a light guitar melody? Let's blow away all complex thoughts into the wind and sing a fresh emerald green song, because in this very moment we are at our freest. Anywhere is fine, wherever our feet may lead will become our stage and our comma for a rest. A gift I wanna give to the me of yesterday, who ran so breathlessly the most simple, humble day. Don't stop, the acoustic stroll goes on, keeping the song of the gentle wind by our side, filling the shaded parts of our hearts with sunlight. Let's walk together at our pace, because tomorrow we'll be singing once again. A familiar scent brushes past my nose. The playlist somehow starts to feel heavy. Sentences left half written in a corner of my notes remain there, unable to find their final period. Faint memories drift behind the aroma of coffee. Your three-syllable name, which I thought I'd forgotten, lingers quietly on my lips before fading away, becoming a monologue I can never deliver. Suddenly I wonder how you're doing in this hour. Even a short greeting feels too heavy for me to bear. Is that you among the people passing by the window? An afternoon spent fidgeting with my glass for no reason. I guess you're still that kind of season to me. Between the pages of a book I open out of habit, the scribbles we shared together are still so vivid. What made us laugh so much back then? A faint smile lingers on my lips for a fleeting moment. Even if I gather the scattered pieces again, all that's left is the difference in our warmth. That breakup, which was nobody's fault, I think I'm finally starting to understand it, just a little. Suddenly I wonder how you're doing in this hour. Even a short greeting feels too heavy for me to bear. Is that you among the people passing by the window? An afternoon spent fidgeting with my glass for no reason. I guess you're still that kind of season to me. Looking at your frozen number in my phone, I empty out the heart I had packed so tightly. Even though I know these feelings will never reach you, I guess I can't help it when the wind blows like today. Still wondering how you're doing through my night. Despite my vows to be okay, the feeling only grows. Will I find you among the streetlights in the dark? A lingering heart filling up the empty glass. I guess you'll forever be the season I can't forget. The scenery outside slowly shifts its colors, while afternoon light gathers on the table's edge. The green breeze that lingered all summer has faded, and now a single yellow autumn leaf clings to the pane. Where dewdrops once formed from an iced latte, the warmth of a mug now begins to spread. The only thing remains unchanged are the seat I always take, and my habit of waiting for you still the same. Though countless seasons pass over this table, the doodles we drew together remain just as they were. Even if my heart withers like flowers in a fading vase, I sit here waiting for spring to come once more, drinking in the season of you held within my cup. White frost veils the window as breath turns to mist, and people hide away inside their heavy coats, tracing your name while warming my frozen hands. It feels as if white snowflakes are blooming over the ladders, as carols echo through the streets we used to walk. The empty seat beside me feels colder than usual today, but it's alright, because at the tail end of this season there are memories of you waiting to bloom again. Though countless seasons pass over this table, the doodles we drew together remain just as they were. Even if my heart withers like flowers in a fading vase, I sit here waiting for spring to come once more, drinking in the season of you held within my cup. Time heartlessly tries to push me along, but like the rings of a tree we are layered deep within. No matter the wind and rain or the driving snow, the temperature of my heart is always set to this place. Soon flower petals drift over the table once again, and dazzling sunlight shines at the end of the way. I'll blow away the stale sorrows into the spring breeze, and welcome the season of you back with a smile.